Hello, good morning. I am Navdeep Ahuja, Global Offer Manager, System and Product Engineering Tools at Schneider Electric. With me today is Camille Bloch, Working Group 10 member, IC 61850 DC57, and IEC 61850 expert. Today we are going to talk about how at Schneider Electric we are working on the application of top-down engineering to the full project life cycle, applying vendor-independent specification and engineering processes to optimize IC 61850 system lifecycle costs and significantly reduce the TOTEX. Schneider Electric offers both products and system solutions based on IC 61850 with a dedicated system engineering and system maintenance softwares. EcoStruxure Power Automation System is a complete protection automation control solution based on time-proven PASSIS technology with a vendor-agnostic backbone based on IC 61850 allows to integrate both Schneider Electric and third-party products to meet the customer's needs. On top of that, we also provide to our customers state-of-the-art cybersecurity application platform and services. Early adoption of IC 61850 engineering workflow can help users to efficiently build easy-to-operate and maintain power automation systems.
Standardizing application at early conception phase allows for optimization of automation system design to minimize cabling and overall footprint. This specification can be further extended by standardizing of IED data models, nomenclature, protection settings, and HMI graphics for each application using BAE templates. That can be pre-tested from a functionality perspective in a vendor-agnostic way and layout with clear needs of interoperability for future phases. This avoids building the specification during the launch of every new project from scratch, and to save time, after the scope definition, the templates are assembled together to create the project specification in a vendor-agnostic manner. A machine processable specification also means a clear expression of the user needs and save time by avoiding errors due to misinterpretation of the specification. This allows also of early protection of any deviation originating from vendors from the user perspective. During the engineering stage, a clearly defined SSD with specified electrical topology and standardized ID data models also accelerate the engineering and testing of the power automation system, that reducing time too. Delivery for the user as a result having an SCD file as single source of truth lies as foundation for easy to maintain power automation system. Harmonized data model using functional product naming also allows for consistency of design for building multi-vendor solutions. During the testing stage, we can go faster with integration tests as core functionalities are already tested. So no need to do all atomic tests from scratch and just focus on system level test. This again lowers the implementation cost. A common machine processable language enables capitalization on the work done in each precedent phases in the next phase while reducing the amount of possible human errors. Finally, every effort put for standardization become evident during the operation and maintenance stage as it translates into a lower learning curve for the operation, training them on standardized design rather than on a different one for each substation, which enables faster troubleshooting and upgrade as it's the last pain point between system components. Current engineering process is done by accommodating user concepts within existing constraints of implementation. This implies multiple actors, and this is done in an asynchronous way. Part of the result of this process are machine processable, but this leads to a time-consuming process with little room for automating engineering activities and with a high risk of interpretation errors between users, system integrators, and vendors. Today, the configuration process is already described in IEC 61850, but it is mainly focused on the engineering of data exchanges between devices with the goal to improve interoperability at communication level. Many details on execution of the system are not specified, and the resulting file needs to be interpreted by tool vendors. This leads to a lack of tool interoperability, with a high loss of efficiency. Additionally to that, we have also a lack of templates and library support, and applications are not supported with information exchange specification. And there is no specification independent from implementation by specific devices. Osmose is a European R&D project where the task 7.1 has the objective to improve the top-down IEC 61850 engineering process. It covers all steps of project lifecycle with the design, the specification, the selection and procurement, the configuration, and finally the installation phase. We will highlight here some of the improvements already identified in IEC 61850 standards and for which the implementation is ongoing in our tool. A new concept of functional dependency has been brought by Osmose. It is represented by a new SCL element called sourceRef, which allows to define dependency in form of inputs required by one electrical application function to another one in the electrical section of an SCL file. The outputs of functions are already modeled in SCL by means of data objects defined in the type associated to an electrical node. Now we are able to model inputs and outputs of functions defined in the substation section. Functional dependencies allow to describe the information that needs to be shared across applications, helping the user to standardize its application schemes. This will then allow to define functional tests in advance and to automate part of tendering and configuration processes. This will be done in a vendor-agnostic manner without any link to any devices. Additionally, the concept of virtual AED has been introduced, which can be seen as a preliminary physical allocation of functions and subfunctions. Enhancements proposed has been implemented in IEC 61850 system specification and configuration tools to demonstrate the specification of an electrical process with functional dependencies and the automated generation of data flow based on functional dependencies, and also the reuse of specification with different mix of IEDs. The inclusion of this information in a machine-readable format leverages tools to provide users an enhanced decision-making process, since it provides a standard method for comparing a specification to IED vendors offer, and an enhanced configuration process with a possibility of automatically generating the configuration files based on the mapping of the function sourceRef to real IEDs. These improvements also consider the possibility to define users' concepts in a library of functions and subfunctions, including a predefined data flow which can then be instantiated in the next step of the engineering process. This guarantees optimal efficiency and quality, making user requirements transparent for vendors and IED capabilities transparent for users. Additionally, it makes possible for users to create a vendor-independent specification with integrated signal flow between functions and with optional physical allocation of functions to IEDs. Tools are then enabled to help in selection of IEDs by providing a comparison of users' requirements and the capabilities of each device. This also allows the manufacturer to supply an IED matching the user requirements instead of a generic one. It will then also facilitate inclusion of testing tools at early stage with a complete system specification in a machine-readable format. These specification files can be used by testing tool to simulate the entire system and allows an early identification of errors long before the project execution, improving the global efficiency of the process. This evolution of the engineering process makes possible to automate a significant part of a system configuration based on data exchanges and defined at specification phase to produce a complete data flow at IED level without human interaction. It is an enabler for utilities for introducing IEC 61850 during the creation of their own specification, with reduced effort and with assurance that the resulting configuration will be closer to the original requirements.
One such example to share how multi-vendor and multi-edition interoperability is at the heart of our offer, we at Schneider Electric decided to modernize our system engineering software tooling to a complete vendor-agnostic IEC 61850 compliant system specification and configuration tool. This also helps not only our internal system integration teams, but also customers who want to design and specify reliable, future-proof automation systems in safe, efficient, and standardized manner while maintaining the knowledge on their application for future evolutions. We propose 61850 compliant system standardization and specification as a service, system engineering integration as a service. The software itself is available off the shelf as a vendor-agnostic system specification and configuration tool. And also we offer consultancy and training services, both around standard domain and the usage of the software itself. The software allows the users to define the electrical application, define the protection and control functions to meet the needs of the application, define the process I/O, engineer the IDs from system configuration tool perspective, configure horizontal communication, that is GUIs, reports, engineering vertical communication on sampled values, configuration from gateways to SCADA on protocols like IEC104 and Modbus, also integrate data coming from Modbus to proxy gateways, gateway configuration compliant with 90-2, as well as mapping supported on 80-1. We support interoperability with Schneider Electric and third-party products in both top-down and bottom-up workflows for device specification and integration. At Schneider Electric, we feel that customers can realize maximum value out of their 61850-based projects using a top-down workflow in order to realize the benefits of using IEC 61850 versus other non-semantic protocols. But based on our experience, majority of projects still use the bottom-up workflow. The software enables application standardization during the specification phase, which is enabled by this software that makes the adoption of top-down workflow much more easier. Also, we have closely worked with the Osmose project in order to improve the features related to system specification that allow the users to specify dependencies between electrical functions in a vendor-agnostic manner that can be used during the configuration stage to auto-generate data flow between the IDs, or to regenerate it again during a retrofit or an upgrade without requiring the user to revisit the application requirements. This creates a very powerful way to retain application knowledge in explicit vendor-agnostic and future-proof way, and not losing them in individual ID configurations.
EcoStruxure Power Automation System Engineering software allow users to create a single source of truth in form of a system specification and configuration, which can be adapted to the future need in a minimal amount of effort. For example, bay extension, addition of a new equipment, or replacement of an old equipment in a vendor-agnostic manner. It allows to the user to create a future-proof and vendor-agnostic open system design compliant with IEC 61850 Edition 1, Edition 2, and Edition 2.1 for substation and process bus, while the user is focusing on system requirements independently of vendor choice. It also supports mapping with Modbus and IEC 104 and design of mixed edition systems. It allows for end users to express their needs with high level of quality in a vendor-agnostic fashion, while saving time and cost by standardizing their application and not build them from scratch every time. For system integrators, it allows to reduce time to engineer with productivity features which allow reuse of configuration components. It allows application standardization thanks to application design decoupled from vendor device, automated communication configuration generated from design, reuse the same application design over different devices, and advanced template management with massive replication of modification. The user has the possibility to define its concept in a library of functions, including a predefined data flow, which then can be instantiated in the next step of the engineering process. Additionally, the concept of virtual IED is used to allow users to specify the desired allocation of function to devices. This specification can be further extended by standardizing of IED data models and nomenclature for each application using bay template. That can be projected in an IED perspective in a vendor-agnostic way to lay out the clear need for an interoperability for future phases of the project. This allows to avoid creation of the specification at the launch of the projects each time. After definition of the scope of a project, the required templates are aggregated to create the system specification and then the system configuration. The software is easy to use as it hides the complexity of the standard with an intuitive graphical user interface and is accompanied with user stories-based contextual help. It helps to increase quality of users' work and lower technical risks by taking care for the user of all business rules defined in IEC 61850. All the information are stored in a machine processable format based on SCL, which can be exported to be reused in other systems or product tools. Partial export enables sharing of pieces of specification or configuration between multiple projects. It helps to share knowledge by allowing users to build libraries with templates defined during conception phase, with lifetime management to cope with future evolutions. Finally, the goal is to help users to save cost by helping them to reduce delivery time, reduce technical risk, improve engineering efficiency with top-down approach, use of templates to efficiently reproduce modification of similar bay, and automated configuration of the data flow, the communication and the configuration of SCADA and HMI proxies. As Schneider Electric offers an end-to-end solution with the EcoStruxure platform for the electrical grid, it is now leveraging the top-down approach outside the scope of the substation automation system. Further, the integration of the substation automation solution with advanced distribution system management. Application of top-down process allows us to simplify, speed up, and improve quality of the advanced distribution system management deployment using IEC 61850 with new and old automation systems. It also helps for effectively interface IEC 61850 with IEC 101 and 104 and simplify acquisition of COMTRACE files with IEC 61850 mechanism using RDRE triggers and periodic acquisition at DMS level. For new substations, SSD export from ADMS can be taken as the beginning phase of top-down engineering. It saves engineering time thanks to the SSD imported to the system configuration tool at substation level to automatically create the electrical application information. A DMS-driven naming of power system equipment in the initial SSD file allows mapping of communication entities, IEDs, and signals directly from the SSD without additional mapping layer. For all substations, the bottom-up approach is used. The SCD is exported from the substation system configuration tool and imported in ADMS without additional recommendation in between. Import of the electrical topology from the substation together with telemetry in ADMS via IEC 61850 files. Import of SSD helps
Taking further the story to the operation and maintenance phase, the SCD file helps to create automatically the inventory for system maintenance tool, as it contains all the data about the different components of the substation automation system, like names, device types, models, IP addresses, communication network details, and the data model that allows real-time monitoring of the system from maintenance perspective. Not only a typical system maintenance tool needs to back up and archive data from system components in form of a system baseline, it also needs to monitor for any deviations in the field versus data stored in the baseline. This allows users to prevent electrical faults due to incorrect setting values that are not aligned with this baseline, or help to mitigate a cybersecurity risk based on a deviation related to a firmware version. Not only IEC 61150 allows to collect data related to firmware and configuration versions running in the field, but it also allows to monitor future evolutions and track them, helping us to maintain history or detect deviations from the baseline. EcoStruxure Power Automation System Maintenance is a system maintenance tool that allows to auto-create inventory based on IEC 61150 SCD file imports and monitor the system components with IEC 61150 communication services. It also leverages the data model to monitor the disturbance record related events to capture automatically the disturbance files. Any change in the system design can be imported easily using SCL files in an iterative fashion to keep the device inventory up to date. Also, it uses SCD files to detect any PCs in the network and create IT inventory in the OT perimeter and track the technical characteristics and security related data for managing the IT inventory inside the OT perimeter. Electrical application and communication network description in the SCD files allow the system maintenance tool to capitalize and display the system components in different perspectives for the user. Also extending further the usage to cybersecurity management from a centralized place integrated with disturbance monitoring. All file-based artifacts, whether they are firmware files, setting files, documents, configuration files, tool setup installers, can be manually or automatically backed up, stored in a central repository in the form of a system baseline. This enables to create a strong foundation for meeting the challenges related to cybersecurity, as a well-managed installed base can enable faster decision-making with respect to the events related to security patch management, backup restore for an equipment failure, or in the case of a device upgrade. So, to conclude, we have shared different benefits of top-down IEC 61150 based engineering in different project lifecycle phases of substation automation systems. Top-down engineering is key to create sustainable power automation systems. It helps to increase efficiency of the engineering process, quality of the engineering artifacts, maintainability of the systems. In order to increase its adoption, it needs continuous improvement through collaboration between users and vendors, creation of awareness about its benefits in its current state and the upcoming evolutions. At the end, this is key to improve the end user experience. Thank you for your attention and have a very good day.
Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this video insightful and enjoyable. We post new smart grid related videos every Friday at 12 CET, so please go ahead and subscribe and let colleagues in other departments and peers in other organizations know so that they can benefit too. We welcome your feedback, so if you have any comments or questions, please feel free to post them below. Thanks again and have a great day.